Hey guys, what's up? It's D Murph, and today I'm going to show you how to change your rear differential fluid. Alright, let's get started. So the tools we'll need for the job are this little oil transfer tool. I got some gloves to keep my hands clean. It's a little dirty down there, so I'm going to use some carb and choke cleaner to get rid of some of the junk. So the job calls for 4 liters of 75 W90 fully synthetic gear oil. And just want to say, I went into the auto parts store. They told me 4 quarts. So really important to check the specs. I have a Haynes book. That's how I found out how much to use. Very accurate, you know, don't always trust the auto parts guys. And then a 3/8 ratchet right there. Got an extension just to make the job a little easy. Don't think it's necessary. For my setup, I throw down a tarp because that really helps with cleaning oil and spills and whatnot. Makes it so easy, you don't really have to worry about it. Oil drain pan, and then I have my car, my Trailblazer, jacked up on both sides, and the stand there for safety. Alright guys, so we'll get right into it. Hey guys, so I took my hat off. I'm looking a little crazy. So yeah, it's 3/8 on the bottom and the top. The first thing I'm going to do is clean it a little bit because there's some, looks like grease and oil buildup in the top one, and that'll get in the way of me taking it off. So I barely have it lifted up. It's a little tight, but this should be enough room to get the job done. Just some carb cleaner. So the first thing you're supposed to do is remove this top one before you drain your fluid. Okay guys, so this is being a little bit difficult to take off. Not very surprised, you know, it stays in there quite a bit. So I'm hitting it up with some WD-40 around the sides to hopefully help loosen that bolt. And then I got my 1/2 drive wrench to a 3/8 converter, and that'll give me a lot more torque. I'm trying to remove this sucker. A very common issue, hit some tight bolts, and I'll use my extension socket to help. That's pretty tight. So we're gonna hammer this in there. That's something I saw in a video that some folks did, and this is supposed to be. So goes life. Hey guys, what's up? So I've been working on this for probably the last 30 minutes, 40 minutes. This top bolt was such a pain in the butt and didn't budge at all. And I had to get in here and get a really good grip on it and pull extremely hard to loosen it up. So if you have some penetrating oil or something like that, I definitely recommend pouring that on before you start this project. And then be very careful that you don't strip the bolt while you're trying to loosen it, because I did bend the metal just a little bit. It still works. It's not destroyed. And I should be able to put it on pretty good. But I'm just telling you guys right now, this bolt on the top is giving me the most problem. But all you need is a 3/8 drive wrench. So we're going to loosen this. You're supposed to loosen it before you empty the oil. Oh my gosh. I got some WD-40 too. Unfortunately, I used up all my penetrating oil and didn't think to get any before I started this project. Big mistake. So that oil will help loosen the bolt. I'm just going to get right over here. There it goes. Oh my gosh. So easy now, but that was a pain in the butt just to even get it loose. So I'll probably put this back on and buy a replacement bolt for later, so I don't have that same trouble. But maybe you can see it's just a little bent. Should still work. Alright, now we just loosen this bottom bolt so we can drain the oil, and we'll get this show on the road. Oh, no trouble at all, huh? This bottom one gave me like no trouble. It's so easy. Get my oil pan. I'm gonna use my extension because it's just a little bit easier. I think I can loosen it by hand now. Just being very careful because I don't want to spill this oil everywhere. So I got my oil pan right here, and then just loosening this bottom plug by hand. And guys, you can jack your car up a little higher if you want. That'll give you a little more clearance and make this job quite a bit easier. But yeah, there it goes. Ugh, this oil is so smelly. Blech. Hey, what's up guys? I have cleaned the plugs, and I've also put a little bit of WD-40 on them so they go on nice and easy. There won't be any issues reinstalling them. Something to keep in mind is when you are draining differential fluid, if you run your car, get it a little warm before you drain it, it comes out much easier. When it's hot, it'll flow right out. So keep that in mind. Alright. And the issue with that top plug, why it was so hard, was it had some rust and junk on the last few threads that were out closest to the wrench. So that's definitely what caused it to stick, causing issues. We're just gonna tighten this guy on the bottom, the drain plug. There we go. The bottom one's so much easier, and the specs, as you can see right here, 36 pounds on your torque wrench. So that's all we got it set to. Alright, it's popping. Now we just have to fill this with the oil. And the oil for this job is the 75W90 fully synthetic gear oil. I'm using Royal Purple. It comes pretty well recommended. And the book says it takes 2 quarts. So, yeah. Okay, so a little tip. Can't really put it in like this. There's a piece of metal in the way. So, there's a little tool you can get right here that helps you put the oil in from an odd angle. As funky as this thing looks, it really saves a ton of time. It makes it so easy to put your oil in. And then you just hold it up and squeeze. That's spill safe. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. This even has a little notch so you can make it spill safe. So I just open it, and just hold it up and squeeze. Gear oil. We got our last liter right here. So I'll put most of this in there. Probably leave a little bit of space. With synthetic oil, it says you want to leave a ½ inch to the top. So I think we're gonna be okay as far as that goes. Because some of that oil spilled out. I'm sure some of this will spill out too. So that'll mean we don't float with the full 2 liters. Okay. So really cool. That makes it, allows it to start spilling the oil. See? So guys, that's the job. A very messy one and a very much so pain in the butt job. Okay guys, we're gonna put the fill plug on. Just gonna tighten this one regularly because it gets pretty tight pretty quick because of the rust. Alright guys, that's it. What a job. That's how you change your differential oil.